All right, imagine this for a second. You wake up one morning in America in 2026, step outside, and the cars passing by don't sound, look, or even behave like the ones you grew up with. The road feels quieter, dashboards look more like smart devices and car interiors, and almost every vehicle around you seems to be thinking on its own. That future isn't coming someday far away. It's already unfolding right now, and most people don't realize how fast things are changing. If you're someone who loves cars, plans to buy a new one, or just wants to understand where the automotive world is heading in the United States, this is something you need to hear. Because 2026 is not just another model year. It's a turning point, a moment where technology, regulation, consumer demand, and design all collide at the same time. What makes this shift so interesting is that it's not loud. There's no single announcement that says everything has changed. Instead, it's happening quietly, model by model, update by update. And by the time most people notice it, the old way of driving will already feel outdated. American car manufacturers are under more pressure than ever. Fuel standards are tighter, safety expectations are higher, and buyers are smarter. People don't just ask how fast a car is anymore. They ask how efficient it is, how safe it is, how connected it is, and how future-proof it feels. Automakers know this. And for 2026, they're responding in a big way. One of the most noticeable changes is how electric vehicles are no longer being treated as experiments. In 2026, EVs are mainstream, not just luxury EVs or tech-focused models, but everyday cars and SUVs that families actually buy. Brands that once hesitated are now fully committed. Charging range anxiety is lower. Charging infrastructure across the U.S. is stronger, and buyers are more confident than ever. But here's the part many people miss. This isn't just about electric cars replacing gas cars. It's about cars becoming platforms. Software updates matter almost as much as horsepower. Infotainment systems are no longer optional features. They are central to the driving experience. In 2026, many American vehicles receive over-the-air updates just like smartphones. That means your car can improve after you buy it. Safety is another area where 2026 feels completely different. Advanced driver assistance systems are no longer premium add-ons. They're expected. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring are becoming standard across most segments in the U.S. Even entry-level cars are now smarter than high-end vehicles from a decade ago. Interior design has also gone through a quiet revolution. Physical buttons are disappearing. Large digital displays dominate dashboards. Voice commands are more accurate. Cars are designed to reduce distraction, not increase it. Automakers understand that Americans spend a lot of time in their cars, and comfort now means more than just soft seats. It means intuitive controls, quiet cabins, and stress-free driving. SUVs continue to dominate the American market in 2026, but they're evolving. They're lighter, more efficient, and more aerodynamic. Even large three-row SUVs are being redesigned to reduce fuel consumption without sacrificing space. Hybrid powertrains are becoming the bridge for buyers who aren't ready to go fully electric but still want better efficiency. Pickup trucks, an American icon, are also changing in big ways. Electric trucks are no longer just concepts or niche products. They're being used for real work. Towing, hauling, and long-distance driving are all being addressed seriously. At the same time, traditional gas and hybrid trucks are getting smarter, safer, and more refined. Another major shift in 2026 is how cars interact with their environment. Navigation systems now account for traffic, weather, charging availability, and even road conditions in real time. Cars can warn drivers about hazards before they're visible. This isn't science fiction. It's becoming standard practice across many American models. Regulation plays a huge role in this transformation. U.S. safety standards, emissions rules, and consumer protection laws shape what manufacturers can and can't do. By 2026, compliance isn't just a requirement. It's a design philosophy. Automakers are building vehicles that meet future regulations, not just current ones. That's why so many 2026 models feel ahead of their time. What's fascinating is how quickly consumer expectations have changed. 10 years ago, Backup cameras were considered advanced. Today, people expect 360-degree camera systems, parking assistance, and driver alerts. Buyers want technology that works seamlessly, not features they have a fight with. The American car buyer in 2026 is more informed than ever. Reviews are instant. Comparisons are everywhere. Automakers can't hide flaws the way they used to. That transparency is forcing higher quality across the board. Reliability, once taken for granted, is now a competitive advantage again. Another important trend is personalization. Cars in 2026 are designed to adapt to their drivers. Seat positions, climate preferences, driving modes, and even display layouts can adjust automatically. Some vehicles recognize the driver through a key, phone, or profile and set everything up before the car even moves. Connectivity is also redefining ownership. Cars are no longer isolated machines. They're connected to phones, homes, and other devices. You can check your car's status remotely, precondition the cabin, locate charging stations, or even schedule service from an app. For American consumers who value convenience, this is a big deal. At the same time, privacy and security are becoming more important. Automakers are investing heavily in cybersecurity to protect vehicle data. In 2026, a car isn't just a mechanical product. It's a digital one. That reality changes how vehicles are designed and supported. Design language across American cars is also evolving. Sharp lines, futuristic lighting, and cleaner shapes dominate new models. Aerodynamics influence aesthetics more than ever. Even traditional brands are embracing modern looks while trying to preserve their identity. Performance hasn't disappeared, but it's being redefined. Acceleration matters, but so does smoothness. Electric torque delivers instant response, while hybrids balance power and efficiency. In 2026, performance feels effortless rather than aggressive. One of the biggest misconceptions is that all these changes make cars more complicated. In reality, many 2026 vehicles are easier to live with. Automation handles repetitive tasks. Navigation reduces stress. Safety systems provide confidence. The goal isn't to overwhelm drivers, but to support them. For families, this evolution matters deeply. Child safety features are more advanced. Rear seat alerts, occupant monitoring, and improved crash protection are becoming standard. American families expect peace of mind, and automakers are responding. Affordability is still a challenge, but manufacturers are working on it. Battery costs are coming down. Production scales are increasing. Incentives and financing options continue to evolve. While prices haven't dropped dramatically, value has increased significantly. Used car markets are also influenced by these changes. Vehicles with modern tech and efficiency hold value better. Buyers are thinking long-term, considering resale and longevity more than ever. Another subtle but important shift is how cars are marketed.